It's time for segment number 2 in our Friday Fantasy Football Fix, our Stardom Situm segment, one to start, one to sit. And this time we shine the spotlight on the running back position. And this week, I'm going to give you one guy to start who is making the most of an opportunity when he's gotten one. Last year, get this man has done a lot with a little. Last year when he was afforded 20 plus touches in a game, those equated to 120 plus yards in those games with a touchdown in every single game. And that man we're talking about, Charcandrick West of the Kansas City Chiefs. And if Spencer, this is all caveat, because if Spencer Ware is playing this week, then I say don't start Charcandrick West. But the reports are still that he's in concussion protocol. We know Jamal Charles is on IR, so I'm going to roll out right now with Charcandrick West this week in my Week 9 Stardom Situm. He's my starter. He's got a very, very cakey, saucy, delicious matchup this week against the flimsy Jaguars defense, who cannot stop a nosebleed right now. They've given up 4 running back touchdowns in the last 2 weeks. In 1 running back touchdown in the last 4 weeks. So, if you like touchdowns, and I'm sure you do if you're playing fantasy football because you like to win, then I think Charcandrick West is going to get in the end zone and play well if he's afforded the opportunity to start this week for your fantasy football team and, of course, for the Kansas City Chiefs. Alright, now our Situm. This is going to be kind of a tough one, a difficult one for you to do, a difficult pill to swallow with the teams on a bye like a Chicago with Jordan Howard, Jeremy Hill, Giovanni Bernard with the Bengals, LeGarrette Blount for the New England Patriots, David Johnson for the Cardinals, Rob Kelly, Chris Thompson for the Washington Redskins, and of course, not Arian Foster, but Lamar Miller on the Houston Texans. So there's not a lot out there right now. I get it. I understand it. But still, we're going to talk about this guy. And if you got to try to find an alternate plan for him because Todd Gurley is not playing well this year. He is currently 40th of 41 of qualified running backs in yards per carry with just over 3. I know he's hard to bench, but he's got a rough week. You need to find an alternate plan here at running back. And he's also got a tough matchup going up against the Carolina defense that's ranked 2nd against running backs in the last 4 weeks. Their defense has really been coming on. The way to beat Carolina, you have to throw the football. So Case Keenum, try as he might, he's going to have to try to air it out a little bit because I don't think the rushing attack is going to be working this week against Carolina. Yeah, they're at home, but still, that doesn't change much for me. I'm sitting Todd Gurley this week. All right, that's segment number 2. Stardom Situm here on a Friday Fantasy Football Fix, the running back position.